Okay, good evening. Last time I get to use that. Welcome, everyone, to the December 16th Clayton City Council meeting. And at this time, I'll call the meeting to order and ask our city clerk to do roll call.
Thank you, Mayor. Councilmember Diaz?
Yes.
Councilmember Tillman?
Here.
Councilmember Ania?
Here.
Vice Mayor Juan?
Here.
Mayor Trupiano?
Yes, I'm here.
For the record, all present, and we do have a quorum.
Thank you. And at this time, if everyone will rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Wonderful. Okay. Alrighty, thank you. We'll move on to item number 3, which is public comment on non-agenda items. Is there anyone in the audience?
Mayor, we do have one speaker card, and that is for the Clayton Valley Village.
Okay. Do you want to speak at this time? Yes, okay, wonderful. Thank you, Marilyn. You'll have 3 minutes. Sure, yes, and then just press the button.
It says on and off.
Yes, it does.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Light lit up.
Yes. Well, Clayton Valley Village would like to do a turnaround and thank Kim Trupiano, our mayor, for supporting us this last year. And we have a token to give you. It's a tea towel that shows the highlights of our village, including where your office used to be. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't want it to fall. Here. Wonderful. Well, and I just want to thank Clayton Valley Village again for all that they do for our community. I was at their holiday dinner on Saturday. There were 60 people, and we do appreciate all that you do to keep our seniors happy and healthy and in their homes. And as soon as I'm done being mayor, I'll be back to volunteering. I promise. Thank you. Is there any other public comment on non-agenda items? No? Okay, then I'll close public comment. And we'll go to the consent calendar, of which we don't even have minutes, I guess, right? Nope, no minutes. Consent calendar, no minutes? No, okay. We'll have those at the next meeting. We'll move on to recognitions and presentations. And the first is our last Unsung Hero of the Year award. This is the December Unsung Hero for the Clayton Valley Women's Club. And I'm just going to read a short piece about them. In 1973, Eldora Hoyer and Emmy Yoakumsen were inspired to invite local women to join them at Endeavor Hall to form a women's club. Thus, Clayton Valley Women's Club was organized and federated a year later. Emmy became the charter president, and the first meetings were held at Endeavor Hall. Members immediately made decisions on fundraising and the process for donating the proceeds from those events. They formed committees, special interest groups, and adventure groups. Those early years set the standards and precedents for the club to follow, and the club's purpose was and still is service. In the early years, they organized the first Christmas home tour and craft and bake sale. They completed the bicentennial quilt, which is on permanent loan to the city of Clayton. You can see it there in the back of the room. They published 2 cookbooks, organized fashion shows, and held art auctions and wine tastings. They walked for the March of Dimes, organized blood drives, and several Black Diamond balls, chili cook-offs, casino night, and fashion shows. Today, service is still their mission, and every year they offer a $2,000 scholarship to a girl graduating from Diablo Valley College who is matriculating to a California college or university. They also give donations to the Clayton Community Library, the Clayton and Concord Historical Societies. They collect donations for Pennies for Pines to support reforestation in our state, as well as collect for the Heifer Project, which purchases chickens, cows, and other animals for needy families. They also donate to a women's shelter, Silverwood School, and several local food pantries. For over 50 years, Clayton Valley Women's Club has accomplished so much by giving to Clayton and beyond, and they are still going strong today, making friends and having fun and always welcoming new members. So I'm deeply honored tonight to present the December Unsung Hero Award to the Clayton Valley Women's Club. Yay!
Turn the microphone on. Turn it on. You're good.
It's on. On behalf of all of the members of the Clayton Valley Women's Club, and many of them are here tonight, I want to thank you for this award. Our club is smaller in size, in numbers, than it has been in years in the past, but it is still very active in supporting the community of Clayton and the community at large. And the co-president, Linda Garden, is going to say just a couple of more words about the quilt that you saw.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
All right. Good evening. Thank you so much. I would like to draw your attention to the quilt on the back wall. It is on loan to the city of Clayton from the Clayton Valley Women's Club. It is prominently displayed on the wall. It is 6 by 6.5 feet large. It is handmade by our members in honor of the American Revolution bicentennial, 1776 to 1976, and it was installed July 23rd, 1996. 65 CVWC members worked on the quilt. Their names are embroidered around the center bicentennial logo. 38 6 by 6 inch squares frame the entire quilt with embroidered signatures obtained from President Gerald Ford, Vice President Nelson Rockefeller, 50 state governors, Governor of Guam Territory, Governor of Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, California U.S. Senators, U.S. Congressmen from California, California State Senator, and Assemblyman. County supervisors, Clayton City Council members, Mayor of City of Clayton, Clayton Police Chief, and Postmaster. So, thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Any other comments by the members? If not, we'd love to take a picture with all of you and the council up front with your certificate. If you don't mind coming back up for a minute. Yep. Rosemary, don't leave.
go first. Yeah. Okay. Yep, keep going.
Back up some more.
So remember, if you want to be a member, they're looking for new members. And we will now go on to item 5B, which is Employee Service Awards. Is this your city manager, Chris?
Yes, thank you,
Go ahead.
Mayor. This is one of those things that I am very pleased to do and enjoy doing as part of my job, and that's recognizing employees for not only excellent work in the community, but their dedication and their longtime service to the community as well. And tonight we have 3 people that we are recognizing for their years of service. The first one is not here, unfortunately, but that is Zachary Richardson, who is in our maintenance department. He's recently been appointed to the position of senior maintenance worker, so he is helping lead the crews on a day-to-day basis. Zach has been serving the Clayton community now for 5 years, and we are happy to have him. Zach is one of those guys with a smile on his face, a can-do attitude, and is here to get things done and support his crew and the rest of the Clayton team to get the work completed. If you're not aware, our maintenance division is small but mighty. There are 5 full-time employees at this time to serve the entire city. So they are running from activity to activity, if you will, and then something else breaks and they run to that one. So with that, I would just like to recognize Zach for his 5 years of service and congratulate him on that achievement. The next person, a little bit longer than Mr. Richardson, is Richard Ania II, who has been serving the Clayton community in the police department for 20 years. Quite a lengthy stay here, to be commended, obviously. Rich, if any of you know him, is dedicated to Clayton, has been, obviously, for staying here for 20 years. Ingrained in the community, knows the community, knows many residents by name and face, and has built a trust with the community, which is critically important in law enforcement, especially in these times. And with that, I will turn it over to Chief Crone for a few words and to congratulate Rich on his 20 years of service.
Good evening, Mayor, Council, staff, friends, and family and public. I'm going to ask Sergeant Ania to come forward, please. I'll put you on the spot.
He loves it.
So, I've prepared a few words, but before I get into that, we could fill probably hours discussing and remembering Rich's accomplishments and accolades over the years. Not even covering his bravery and service. But I thought, given that my opportunity here to speak about Rich was to share a little bit of my observations of Rich over the last 6 months, a very small portion of the last 20 years. So I'll do that. Thank you. All right. So in 2004, Rich Ania joined the Clayton Police Department as a patrol officer and quickly made his mark. From his earliest shifts, he was the officer others talked about, the one with an unmatched nose for impaired drivers, the proactive cop who watched over the streets and neighborhoods of Clayton. Year after year, his enforcement efforts removed countless impaired drivers from our roads, undoubtedly saving lives and making our community safer. In 2019, he earned the promotion to sergeant, a role in which his leadership, work ethic, and devotion have shown even brighter. There is simply no one more invested in the Clayton Police Department or the City of Clayton than Sergeant Rich Ania. He lives to serve, whether it's volunteering for extra shifts, making sure the team has every resource they need to succeed, or providing the historical context that helps us understand where we've been and where we're going. Rich is always there, steady, dependable, and all in. As president of the Clayton Police Officers Association, he advocates tirelessly for the men and women who wear the badge, ensuring their voices are heard and their welfare is protected. Sergeant Ania's commitment is unwavering. He doesn't just serve and protect, he embodies what those words truly mean. He sets a standard, the example we point to when we speak of pride in this profession. Today, with deep gratitude and genuine admiration, the City of Clayton and the Clayton Police Department proudly honors Sergeant Rich Ania for 20 years of selfless, exceptional service. Thank you, Rich. Clayton is a better safer place because of you. We are proud to serve with you, Sergeant. Thank you. Would you like to say a few words?
Good evening. I'm Rich Ania with the Police Department. It's been my honor to serve in this city for the past 20 plus years. Thank you to my family that's here, my friends, and to the City Council, to the Mayor. You guys have always supported me. Everyone on that council has supported me since I've known you guys. It makes the job a lot easier to have the support of our City Council because I know that not every police department has that, so it makes a big deal. Mr. City Manager, thank you. This makes a big deal to the police department to be recognized for years of service. So thank you. And Chief, thank you for all the kind words. Know that I've developed personally and professionally in the last 6 months working under you, and I appreciate that. So again, thank you.
All right. Not to be outdone by Mr. Ania, our next person is Sergeant Tim Marchute, celebrating 25 years with the City of Clayton. Basically, everything I said about Rich, you could say ditto for Tim. A person from the community is about this community, loves this community, and is happy to serve his community. Always happy, always has a smile on his face. I can tell you about the first time he and I met, but I won't embarrass him tonight. He did not pull me over. No. He thought I was somebody else. But that's okay. That's for another time. As I said, very dedicated to this community. A pleasure to be around. The conversations I've had with him, the responses that he provides me in real time when we've had some situations that he's dealing with that I need information. I truly appreciate that. And that goes for Rich as well. We have a great group of officers who are dedicated here that are very responsive to the needs of this community. And that starts with the chief and it follows through to our sergeants who take that lead of the officers on the street. And I think Tim exemplifies that model for the other officers out there. So with that, I'll turn it over to Chief Crone again.
All right, hello again. So my little intro about Sergeant Ania holds true for Sergeant Marchute. And if I was going to, share a few words about Sergeant Marchute in his words, we would be here till 11 o'clock at night. So without further ado, Sergeant Marchute, would you please come forward? Come on.
Front and center.
As a side note, to this day, even though we've had the privilege of knowing each other for 6 months, which seems like 6 years, Tim continually introduces himself to me using his full name, which is very helpful in my advanced age. So in 1998, Tim Marchute joined the Clayton Police Department as a reserve officer. And even then, the chief of police took notice of something special. A young officer who already knew the community by name, who treated every call as an opportunity to serve, and who carried himself with a level of professionalism that set the standard for others. In 2000, he became a full-time police officer, and in 2008, he earned the promotion to sergeant, a rank he has worn with quiet pride and steady leadership ever since. For a quarter century, Sergeant Marchute has been far more than a badge number. He is the officer who genuinely cares, who measures success not by the calls he closes, but by the positive difference he leaves behind. He has mentored generations of young officers here in Clayton, patiently passing on the institutional knowledge, practical wisdom, and the unwavering ethical compass that only can come from decades on the job. He is the one you call when the radio system glitches, when a patrol vehicle thingamabob isn't bobbing, or when you need to settle a bet about the best one-hit wonder of 1994. By the way, it was by the Crash Test Dummies. Yeah. Because somehow Tim knows and remembers it all. Sergeant Tim Marchute is a pillar of this department and this community. His service has made Clayton safer, kinder, and stronger, and his influence will be felt for many years to come. Today, with profound gratitude and admiration, the City of Clayton and the Clayton Police Department proudly honors Sergeant Tim Marchute for 25 years of exemplary service. Thank you, Tim, for your heart, your integrity, and your unwavering commitment to the people of this city. Well done, Sergeant. We are proud to serve alongside you.
Oh, let him. He's going to speak. We have a time limit too.
I don't see a timer. No. Let me just begin by saying this. I still have people that ask me if I'm new on calls. But I can tell you that serving a community that I grew up in and having my parents here as original owners back from 1979 and going to Mount Diablo and Pine Hollow and Clayton Valley because Diablo View wasn't there, and suddenly here I am as a cop a quarter century later is just mind-boggling. The support from the council is truly appreciated. The Madam City Clerk, leadership throughout the city, Chief, the amazing 2 rows here are my pillar, okay? Including my wife, Marjorie, who has, well, maybe she's benefited from, I'm not quite sure, but me being gone 3 or 4 nights a week, every other week, because I genuinely prefer working at night. And it's a very vulnerable time for the city, and I like being available. And so that's very special to me. And the words that you shared, Chief, I can't thank you enough. So it's a true honor. And I'm just going to say, I have the time. So my niece, Emily, my dad, John, my mom, Roberta, my sister, Stephanie, my mother-in-law, Penny, my daughter, Cassie, my beautiful wife, Marjorie, my son who followed in my footsteps, Corporal Marchute with another agency, and my brother-in-law, Dave. Thank you so much, guys. And with that, I give up the microphone. Look at that. True honor.
Do you all want to get a picture? I know Sandy wants to take some for sure. Do you want us all? Yeah, let's all get in.
Chief, get in there. Come on, Chief. Y'all get in there. Yeah, right? Everybody kind of... Rich, move over. Yeah, perfect.
Which one? Good.
One more. I think there's a father-son duo up there, too. Yeah?
Could I get a picture of Rich and his dad? Rich and wait, your dad.
Wait, Rich and Tim. No, Tim, sit down. Okay, the three of you guys.
Stephanie's doing it.
Yes. The original sergeant.
Wonderful. I just feel safer already. I just do. So thank you. Thank you.
We're here till 6.
Okay. AM. Well, thank you. That concludes our awards and recognition, and we'll move on to item number 6, which is City Manager's Report.
I'm back up.
Chris, you're back on.
Thank you. No official report this evening. We are obviously having our reorganization with our city council this evening. On behalf of the staff, I would like to thank you for the last year. We got some great things accomplished. We hired a lot of people, a lot of new faces in City Hall, but I truly appreciated the time working with you, kind of strategizing on projects and looking forward. And I know at the beginning of the year you had a list of goals, and I think we checked a lot of those boxes. And so that's fantastic. So thank you for the last year of service. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
And then I would like to read this, and then I'll present you this certificate from Senator Tim Grayson's office. Presented to the Honorable Kim Trupiano. I want to join with others in thanking you for your outstanding service as mayor for the city of Clayton. Your leadership during your term has helped to ensure the future of economic progress and quality of life in Clayton. Your passion for service has had a positive impact on the lives of many. You serve as a model of public service and have earned the admiration and respect of your peers and your community. On behalf of the people of the 9th Senate District, congratulations.
Wonderful. Thank you, Chris. Wonderful. Where's the tissues? Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful surprise. Thank you. It's also been an enormous pleasure working with you. We propped each other up when we needed to, and we got through our list, and it's been a wonderful year, and I'll say a little bit more about that later. Our council reports are in our packet, and you can view those and see what we've been busy doing since the last meeting. I'm going to conclude item number 6, move on to public hearings, of which there are none, and I guess there are no action items either. So we'll move on to item 9, and I just want to kind of just explain how we're going to do this. So we're moving on to our reorganization, and we'll have an opportunity in between each item to open it up for public comment. If anyone is, do you have a card there? Okay. So with that, we are going to start with the election of the mayor. And at this time, I'd like to nominate Vice Mayor Jeff Wan to be our next mayor. Do we, I don't know if we need,
I don't think we need a second.
no? Okay. And so then I will, do you accept?
I do.
Okay. Do we need to vote on that? Or do we want to go public comment now? Okay. And Debbie Toth, I see you have a card here. If you would like to say something, okay. You just have to turn the microphone on.
It's just red
There you
when it's
go.
on. That's not very intuitive. Hi.
Hi.
Mayor and council
Hello.
members. My name is Debbie Toth. I am the president and CEO of Choice and Aging, and I'm here tonight. I know you just talked about mayor and didn't yet talk about vice mayor, and my comment is about vice mayor. So is this the right time to
I
come
would wait
back?
till the next
I'll
item
be
B.
right back.
Yeah, 9B.
Okay.
9B. Thank you, Debbie. Okay. Is there any other public comment on this item? No? Okay, then I guess roll call.
Councilmember Diaz?
Yes.
Councilmember Tillman?
Aye.
Councilmember Ania?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Juan?
Aye.
I guess,
And Mayor Tripiano?
yes.
The ayes have it, and the motion passes.
Okay. So we're going to switch, right? Switch seats?
You don't have to switch.
Oh, wait. Do you want to switch seats?
I don't.
Okay.
It's up to you.
But
We're comfortable here. It's fine.
you're going to lead this next item, correct? Oh, look. Oh. The first thing you did is grab the gavel. I love it.
I've never actually used it.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Continuing on with item 9B, this is the election for vice mayor. This will follow the same process that we just did. It was a very long process. And then open up the nominations for vice mayor. And so I guess I would nominate Councilmember Ania for vice mayor, and we could take any other nominations as well.
I'll do what I did last year. It's like Groundhog's Day, only a year later, and nominate myself.
Okay. Any other nominations? All right, then with that, I will open it up for public comment on item 9B. And I believe that is the card as well, so thank you. Ms. Toth, your time is now.
All right, still Debbie Toth. So, Mayor and council members, sorry. So I'm here tonight because I also came last year and I witnessed something that was disturbing to me, which is the rolling over of somebody who has served on this council for a long time, who should have been, according to how you guys do rotations on the city council, should have been up. She should have served as mayor, Holly Tillman. And I'm here because I work with Holly Tillman every day. She is the vice president of operations at Choice and Aging, a nonprofit organization that's 76 years old, serving frail elders, people with disabilities, and youth. And I see her every day. She shows up for work. She shows up having read, having studied. She's prepared. She's a fair human being. She's not always easy. She does not take the path of least resistance. She calls out. I would say that her barometer is this is right or this is wrong, and we go with what's right. And if she learns that something is not right, she corrects, course corrects. She has humility, and she leads with strength and justice. And I think by not having her in a leadership role on your city council, you're doing a disservice to the city of Clayton. You're also doing a disservice to this woman who spends a lot of her time and energy and effort giving to this community. And I hope that you consider what is right, what is just, and it's what it looks like when you roll over and don't do what you do for your other colleagues who may not work as hard, who may not have been here as long, and who may not be as admired and respected in the community. Holly Tillman shows up for all members of community. Holly Tillman shows up for those in greatest need. Holly Tillman shows up ready to do work without a previous agenda. And I see it every day, and so do our staff, and so do the frail elders she serves every day. So I hope you consider this. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any other public comment? I see hand up, Ms. Kindorf.
I'm quite surprised tonight. Thank you for listening to me. Lauren Kindorf. And Clayton is made up of many voting residents. And we all deserve to be heard and respected. I feel what's gone on in the last few years with the council. You are disrespecting not only a council member who does a great deal throughout the community, who is highly respected by many, many voters, and when you disrespect one, you disrespect many. I don't know if that's your intention. It feels like that's your intention. But we all deserve to be heard, especially when, I'm really upset, especially when someone does put in so much for our community and has been doing it and will be doing it for the next few years. And it's just human decency to respect our council and our citizens. Thank you for listening. And obviously, I'm speaking of Councilmember Tillman. This is getting silly, folks.
Thank you. Is there any other public comment? Seeing none, I will close. And I think now we call for a vote on the nominations. I think we take them in order. So this would be a vote for the first nomination for Councilmember Ania.
Councilmember Diaz,
Yes, for Member O'Neill.
Councilmember Tillman,
No.
Councilmember Arnia,
Yes.
Councilmember Trupiano,
Yes.
and Mayor Juan.
Aye. Okay, and then I think with 4 yeses and 1 no, that carries.
The ayes have it with the motion of 4-1.
Thank you. And then we will now move to item C. We're going to move item D as the reception at the bottom, so we'll just take item C now. This is recognition and remarks by the new mayor and council member, but I will first hand the mic over to Councilmember Trupiano, because I think she would like to share a few words.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mayor Juan. And I have a little song that I'm going to sing, because I want to do something a little bit different on my way out to say thank you. So I'm going to sing, "Thanks for the memories, from concerts in the Grove to Santa and the snow, mariachis, folklorica, and tacos on the go. From classic cars and big parades to 2-year budgets with no charades, Climatech and the GAD, Chris Loftus and the gang. Next up, the housing element, which we've worked on for a millennium. Congrats to 20 years of Clayton's Cup of Joe, new Eats at Enye, and the first State of the City show. But now it's time to go. I'm awfully glad to have served you. Cheerio, toodaloo, and thank you so much. And I want to thank everyone in the community for entrusting this past year's mayorship to me. It's truly been an honor. It really has. And I'd like to think that I'm leaving this position with a long list of accomplishments that we started out with and that we all made happen together as a community and a council. I want to thank Chris Loftus and the entire city staff, bless you, and including our incredible maintenance and police department and our new chief of police. Thank you, Chief Crone, for joining us. We have so much to be proud of. We really do. It's been an amazing year. I'm also proud of all 12 of our unsung heroes and sheroes of the year who've undoubtedly made our city a much better place to live in because of their tireless commitment to giving back to Clayton. And we promise to bring you all back together again early next year for a celebration, pizza party, something. I want to congratulate our new mayor, Jeff Wan, whose awesome leadership I look forward to in 2026. Our new vice mayor, Rich Ania. I wish them all the best and will continue working hard for them, for the staff, for the residents of our amazing community and the place we call home. Here's to a very happy new year. Thank you.
Well, I've shared this privately and publicly at various fora, but it's hard shoes to follow because Councilmember Trubiano, what's that?
Little shoes.
True. Councilmember Trubiano is better at this than I could ever hope to be, so hopefully I can do as good a job as she did. We set out on a pretty ambitious course of work over the past several years, and the end is in sight on some of the key projects and goals that we set out, and so I really look forward to bringing those to fruition this year with the work of all of our staff, all of our council, and the community. I think we are on the verge of doing some pretty cool things, and so I look forward to doing that this year with all of you and with all of you, and it's going to be good times. So I'm not going to sing, though. That's really difficult, so I'm not doing that. So I don't think we need to take public comment on this. So I will close item 6C. Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm really honored by the council to appoint me as vice mayor. Been doing this for a year now here. We've accomplished so much as an entire council. I'm saying the word entire, all five. We have a 2-year budget that we have never done before in Clayton. 2 years. It's balanced. It's balanced. We're doing so much stuff. Climate, I can't name it all. Kim named most of them. And we have way more to go. We have way more to go, but we're doing it. We're doing it. And as far as the community goes, I appreciate Lauren's comments about the community, but it's an entire community of 11,000 people. When I ran last year, I came in first. And I was proud of that because I've been in the community a long time. And I know a lot of people too, but that's not what gets you to be on a council. What gets you is the work you do during the year and you've done in the past. And it's about trust. And I enjoy it. My wife Beth and I, she's sitting back there, we're out in the community every single day. You may not see us, you may not know that, but it's just we're out there. Know what's going on in the city. I have coffee every Thursday morning at Country Waffles. Public's always invited, and I usually see 10 regular members, but I'm there. And we do everything. We do a lot of stuff. And the same for Councilmember Tillman. She's very involved in the community and things, as I am. So it's not one against the other. It's more on equal terms. We belong to different circles. For example, I'm a member of the Elks Club in Pittsburgh, which has several Clayton members. I'm a member of the Italian American Club in Pittsburgh, which has several Clayton members. I'm a member of the Retired Public Employees Association here in this part of the county. We have 400 members, many from Clayton. Many from Clayton. You just don't hear about them. And also the Retired Police Officers Association. And we have members from Clayton here. So we're both about, and we're both doing things. I started off as this year. I really don't care about what previous councils have done in the past because I sat out there for 2 years as a planning commissioner, and I went to the council meetings, almost every single one, and there was a lot of discontent, let's say. But now the city is running smoothly. And I look for everyone to be a mayor and a vice mayor. And I look for it to be rotated. And I'm sure that's going to happen in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If there's no other comment from council, then I will close this item. And that is the last item here. And we have some refreshments here after the meeting's adjourned. Everyone is welcome to partake and enjoy. So with that, I will close the meeting at 7:45. Thank you.
Thank you.